Sitting in studio with Dean Richards, entertainment reporter and critic for WGN-TV, which is our station, our legacy station right here in Chicago. And we were just talking a moment ago. You met him numerous times.
Numerous times. Whenever he was in Chicago doing stand-up comedy, he would always come by and visit with us and not only entertain us on the air, but in the hallways afterwards, where the real show began. Because, you know, he was, I always thought of him sort of like an altar boy, that in front of the grown-ups, he was, you know, the perfect
on his best behavior
gentleman. And that was kind of the style of comedy that he liked to do, which was so in contrast with how we knew him from Full House, from America's Funniest Videos, from many of the on-air personas, you know, where he was the altar boy when he was on camera.
You know, I met him one time. I was out on a lot in LA, and I remember whoever was introducing me to him said, "Listen, he's not Danny Tanner.
Yeah.
You know, this is just a warning. He likes to tell some more colorful jokes." I guess, is that a nice way to say it?
That's a very polite way to put it.
Yeah. But he never had a personal scandal. Even, you know, jokes can get you in trouble today.
Yeah.
He seemed to avoid anything that would cross too much of a line.
Yeah, I don't think even his most controversial humor it was really just kind of raucous and raw. It really wasn't offensive. It wasn't at the expense of anybody else. Mm-hmm. They were hilariously funny setups that were really dirty. And I think that that's why so many people this morning are mourning Bob Saget. When you look at the reaction to this, the entire comedy world is reacting to his death. As you might expect, there were his friends and his contemporaries, but also some of the legends. Norman Lear wrote that he was one of his favorites, and he enjoyed being with him. Before Don Rickles' death, Bob Saget was a very, very close personal friend with him. And ironically, it was just last week that Bob Saget wrote a very lengthy memorial he posted online for Betty White, and told a story of how he was on a flight with Betty White. Of course, there's a dirty story that goes with it, a naughty story.
In his true form.
For true form, but for both of them, I mean, they both enjoyed this, you know, sweet persona, but also kind of this naughty persona. But he was also very, very, very admired by some of the classic comedians and icons in show business as well. He
really had a unique career path, though, and it is interesting that he had so many people of great acclaim who loved him, but he had a reputation, it seems, with everyone at different levels within the entertainment world, that he was just a good guy, and they loved his kindness, his niceness.
That was our experience whenever he was on our morning show on WGN. He would always spend so much time in the hallways talking with anybody who wanted to come up and say hello to him. He truly was a nice guy.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.